Don't do it. It's hoedown time.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Two Fat Fathers podcast. Here's your host, Ben Dog. We got Dazza over there. How you doing, Dazza?
I'm very well, thank you, young man. I'm excited for this
Very
one.
well.
Yeah, I'm excited for this
Are
one.
I'm not.
I am.
Oh, God. So, literally, come up with a subject about 30 seconds ago, just before we hit record. But, as always, we've got a new segment. It's not new. We've been doing it every week, but run the clip.
Now it's time for What's Pissed You Off?
Piss me off.
What's pissed you off?
So what's pissed you off then, Daz?
That's the most weird, segue. I know what you're doing. People won't see what just happened, I guess, but funny for me.
I'm going to have to put this in now.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
not going to edit it.
Oh, I thought you were going to cut that bit out and then... All right.
I'm still not cutting this bit either. But what's pissed you off?
What's pissed me off?
Oh, nothing. Because my life's so fucking great. Yeah? Well, you know what, Daz? Fuck you.
Cheers. No, nothing really. I have to think about it because I don't think about it before, and then you'll say something. I'll be like, "Oh yeah, that one."
Fair.
What's pissed
I
you off?
must
then?
admit. Well, I've got two things, actually.
Well, use one of them for me, I guess.
What, do you want me to tell you what's pissed me off and then you say it?
No, just say them both, and it fills in the segment, and then we get to move on.
Righto. Okay, first of all, right. So... no, I can't remember.
Enthralling this, isn't it?
Nah, I can't remember exactly. Anyway, it was fucking mad traffic, bruv. Mad.
Again.
There was a fire. There was a fire on a bridge, right? Right. Who gives a fuck? But it took me. I can't remember if I was picking my boy up or not. Yeah, I was. I was picking my boy up, so that was stressful. But yeah, I missed the boat. Gotcha. Ben's editing skills. Cut. No, I'm joking. I'm leaving it in. Anyway, I've got a chest infection as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's not pissed me off. Well, it has, but right. Fire on a bridge. I was meant to be picking my boy up, and I had to swap cars because Mrs. went away for a night and needed to whatever. Swap cars. It took me, I'm not even joking, 1 hour to crawl 100 yards. An hour. It was literally a standstill.
Why?
Because of a fire on a bridge. I don't know why,
Oh.
but it fucking annoyed me. Can you imagine that? Sweating out in the car thinking, I need to go and pick my boy up. Boat's going to be late. Bear in mind, I leave fucking early to go and pick him up because I hate being late.
Yeah, I get that.
And then I texted Mum saying, listen, I'm trying my hardest here. And I actually had to run for a boat once, so I wasn't late.
You run.
And I don't run. The only time I do the running is in the toilet. But anyway, fucking hour.
Yeah, go on.
So that pissed me off. Also, I was so football was on today, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Arsenal versus Saints. I got a mate at work, Mike Cutler. That's right, Mike Cutler. Mike Cunty Cutler. Yeah, he is. He's a season ticket holder. So he did he was working with me for a bit, and he was like, "Yeah, you know what, Ben? You're a goonut. I'm season ticket holder. You know, come with me. We'll watch the game." I thought, lovely. I fucking rang him up. No, I didn't.
Oh.
I rang him up today. I said, "Do you know what day it is today?" He goes, "Yeah." It's all right. I said, well, what's wrong then? Because I don't know. I said, well, I'm fucking here and you're getting showered, ready to go to the fucking Saints game against my fucking football team that we arranged to watch.
I bet you couldn't even name the starting lineup.
For who?
Arsenal.
Yeah, David Seaman, Lee Dixon. Hey, every time.
You're a couch fan, you are, aren't you? A proper sofa fan.
Well, yeah, I am. I ain't got the fucking funds to go and watch them. You try and get a ticket these days as well. It's well hard. Right, I ain't got the money to do it, but I went on the site to navigate.
Did it piss
to
you
try
off that Spurs won a European trophy?
I can edit this out.
Why? Did it piss you off?
Yeah, of course it fucking did.
Oh, it was so funny, wasn't it? Did you watch the game?
Well, yeah.
Fucking shite. Both teams were shit.
Boring. Well, fucking, they were all over them right at the last 30 minutes. Fucking terrible. And what's pissed me off as well, I've got a fucking Manc fan at work.
Yeah.
Trouble is, I mean, in between a rock and a hard place, really, because I don't want fucking them you cunts to win.
No one wants Spurs to win. Everyone hates Spurs. Everyone
over there. And then, bruv, you were like flexing your muscle. You look like what's his name? Terry Crews or something. Remember the Old Spice adverts?
I think there might be a bit of editing saturation, maybe. I don't know.
Well, anyway, yeah, fucking, you can't. Yeah, that annoyed me. Anyway,
I was happy for him.
Good for you, Darren.
I hate Spurs and all, but it's quite funny to see United. Like, I respect that United as a club. What they've done in football is incredible. Don't get me wrong, but it's just there's so many. I mean, my in-laws, United fans, my brother-in-law, and all that, and they know about the club, and I don't take the piss out of them because they're actual fans of the club. Do you know what I mean? But it's these Dinlows who buy a United shirt and start giving it the big one on Facebook. It just fucks me off so much. Pisses me off. You know, me and Jay went on the job the day after the football, and I said to him, how many Spurs shirts we're going to see today? And he was like, don't be silly. And you never see someone in a Spurs shirt, do you? Like, no bullshit, you never see him. 9:30 in the morning, cunt walking down the road, fucking Spurs shirt, on the back. I was like, you ain't worn that in 10 fucking years, mate. You've not, but today, you've picked to go for a jog.
Wait, Son ain't played for Spurs for 10 years.
Are you taking the piss?
He ain't been there 10 years.
I think he has.
No, he hasn't.
How long's he been there?
7.
How long has Son been at Spurs? He signed in 2015.
Well, fuck my old goat.
Don't fucking test me, you dick.
I know. What do I know about fucking football anyway?
Nothing. That was good knowledge from me, to be fair. 10 years.
It was. And of a Tottenham player.
Yeah, but you know what? He should be. If he had gone to Madrid or
yeah,
he could have done as well because he's fucking unreal.
Wasted there.
But he's stuck by it. He's been loyal and got a trophy finally.
Yeah, he deserves it. I do like him actually because he comes across like a really nice person.
He's really polite and stuff, and he like you see him put the mic down and he like gently lays it down. I think that's just respect of his culture, though. But that doesn't mean that he has to be like that. I guess he follows it because he wants to be like that or whatever. But I like him as a.
It goes a long way.
Yeah, 100%. Because as respect for him.
As a Spurs hating man, I actually quite like the geezer.
Yeah.
I'd have him round for dinner. Any excuse for a Chinese.
He's not even Chinese, you helmet.
Oh, Korean.
Yeah.
You are
that is racist, that.
Old shit.
A racist counter up. Ting.
Anyway, go on then. What's the subject this week, Daz?
Oh,
sorry.
I was going to say what's pissed me off because I remembered when you were talking.
Oh, right. Lovely. Go on then. Hit us with it.
It was today. Now, I'm going to be very honest, right? I need you to think, and anyone listening to think. Can you remember the last mean shit that you took? And I mean a mean shit where it's like it plays in your head all day. Like I did that.
What, like a poo?
Yeah, like a mean one though. Like one that you could be you go work whatever 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You're thinking, how the fuck did I do that this morning? That sort. Do you know what I mean? You never. Done it.
I think I know where you're coming from, but I am an animal.
Oh right. Well, I took a mean fucking angry shit earlier.
Right.
And lo and behold, there's no bog roll.
Oh.
Code Brown, mate. Last time it happened, Curtis. No. Last time it happened, I was streaming Call of Duty. And I was like, mate, like I said to the boys, I'm turtling hard. I've got to go. I'm pretty much touching cloth. So I go for a shit. Tanya then is playing my game on camera. And I'm texting her like in the Twitch chat, and I'm like, mate, need bog roll, need tissue, need something. Oh shit, it's starting to set. It's So no, it does like cement,
like a bit of cement.
Yeah. And in the end, I actually used one of her socks that was in the dirty washing and threw it in the bin. But I had to text Callie, and I was like, mate, have you got baby wipes? He's like, yeah. I said, can I have them then? She said, yeah. I said, look, I'm in the toilet. I need you to pass them in. So she does that. Open the door, sling the things in. There's one fucking baby wipe. So I'd done the best I could with the tools in which I had.
It's a lot of folding.
Mate, got origami in that fucking bitch. I then had to send them both down the shop to buy some bog roll because there just weren't enough. And it was a mean turd and all, like that thing.
Wait, that happened?
Yeah.
Kids going down the shop to get you bog roll?
Yeah.
Fucking arseholes.
Yeah, Tam was at work. What was I supposed to do? There was no socks or anything left. And I weren't using my socks.
Fair enough. That is something else.
But that did piss me off. Because I get the because I think when there's half a bog roll left, someone say something. I'd already been to the fucking shop this morning. I could have had a heads up, like, oh, by the way, there's no bog roll left.
You know what I got in my house? We got lovely decor in our toilets. You know them little brown tubes? Lovely. Just dotted around everywhere, mate.
Oh, you mean the empty ones?
Yeah, fucking does my nutting.
You ever wipe your ass with one of them? Been desperate?
No.
I have.
No.
Don't flush well.
But what I would... No. Come on, just let's get into it.
No, go on, say what you was going to say.
No.
Go on.
What do you think I was going to say?
I don't know. That's why when you say it.
Well, I'd use the tube as like a little scraper.
Yeah.
Scrape it out. Not like unravel it and use it.
Are you a scruncher or a folder?
Folder.
Folder. You scrunch, you're a nonce.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's not right.
I don't understand it.
No,
You get more for your money as well when you fucking fold.
Yeah, like how many sheets do you use at a time?
Probably I don't know, about 8.
8.
8, fold, wipe, fold a little bit, wipe, fold a little bit, wipe, fold a little.
Like you're using used bog roll on your ass again. You're sandwiching the shit.
Yeah, but it's folded, so it's clean. Either do that or do the 8, fold 4, wipe. It's a bit of a waste, really. Fold over the top, fold. How do you do it?
I go 4, fold into 1, wipe, put it in the bog, and then another one. No, you have to check on a second. Never done on the first, don't care who you are. Check. Still got some? I'll have another go. You keep going till it's gone. Sometimes you can get through half a roll.
Easy.
Mm.
Easy.
Terrible.
I hate the ones that are just like, am I still booing or something? Because why is it not clearing up?
Yeah, and then you think, if I'd have just done the one and been brave, like if I was in a rush.
Oh, mate, catastrophic.
Then pants go in the bin.
Bin.
Have to go in the bin.
Goner.
Yep. You ever yeah.
What?
I was going to say, if you ever thrown your shitty pants in the bin, but you definitely have.
Oh mate, I've got some proper good shit in stories.
Yeah, me too.
I think we should do a whole episode on that.
A whole episode on poo. If we're doing an episode of shitting ourselves, we have to get my mate Tony on. No joke. This man shits himself once a month.
I love that.
He shit himself at work, got in the van, went home, forgot, fell asleep on a sofa, and his missus woke him up and was like, "It stinks of shit in here." And he's like, "Oh fuck yeah, I forgot." He shit himself. And he watches this. He watches this all the time. Trust me. Like, he tells me we listen to it on the way to work.
Don't, if you're watching, I want a comment down below just to say, yep.
There's loads of stories about Tony. He's going to be one hell of a guest. One hell of a guest, because this man's got stories for days and he kills me. Literally writes me off. Some of them he can't say on here, but some of them, mate, I'm not like, he tells stories well. You know, when someone's like a good storyteller,
Yeah.
he sets it and sets it and sets it, and then he just fucking bang. But you're already laughing because you know it's coming, but you're still waiting for him to say it. And he says it, and 40 minutes I was crying on the fucking PlayStation the other day. I think it was me, Zach, and Tone, and me and Zach knew the story already. And then he was telling Scott, I think, I can't remember, but he was telling like another one. And because I was already laughing when he started, and it just, I'm not going to even say what the story is because there's certain people that can't know, but it is one of the fucking, you know, the stories just, you cry, my face hurt, I couldn't see the screen, I had to stop playing my game, I was gone.
Off the pod, I want to know what it is.
Maybe. Anyway.
I have to. Yeah, go on then. Just hit us with the subject.
What was it? Businesses.
Yes.
Because you said you said about businesses and starting businesses, and I said, well, have you done that? And you said, I'm thinking about it. And I said, well, that's the subject then, and let's hit record and go.
And now here we are.
Yeah, and I want to know what it is because, well, I'm not going to give my reason.
You've done it. You've done it before.
Yeah.
So what do you think it is?
What, I've done the business that you want to do?
Yeah. And it's not solely me. It's a joint thing, me and the missus. We want to do it, but you've done it. Maybe not as a... Yeah, you have done it. You've got money for it before.
I've done a lot.
Yeah, you have. You are basically fucking Del Boy Trotter. No,
I'll sell sand to the Arabs and snow to the Eskimos, me, mate.
You fucking...
And I'll charge the cunts double and all, and I'll still do it.
Fact.
Yeah.
Fact. Nah, so basically, I just want to quit my job. I want to be my own boss. I'm sick of working for people. And I want to do things on my terms.
I must admit, although I have an interview for a full-time job in a couple of days, I say full-time job, a business, someone else's business, not my own. And I haven't done that for a long, long time. God, I just don't like it. And I've earned enough money to do what I want to do for the last God knows how many years. But we're getting to a point now where kids are starting secondary school, so no one has to be at home for them really anymore. We've got the freedom to both go and work full-time properly again for another business or whatever. But I've never enjoyed any of the businesses that I've been part of more than this, the cards. Because this is, mate, I cannot explain to you how fun it is and how much money you can earn. I'm never going to say, because I don't need to, but I don't need to go to work 9 to 5. But it's an extra 40 grand a year on top of what we're getting plus what she gets. Makes sense, right? Earn it while we can, and then we can enjoy it later.
Well, I'll hit you with it, Darren.
Go on then.
Off them 4 cards that I pulled out the other day, I'm starting my own trading card business.
Are you actually?
No, I'm not. No, photography.
Yeah, okay.
Either that, right? I wouldn't even mind. I know you got to have money to get going whereas photography you don't. Well, I've got the gear for photography. I've
Yeah.
got drones. I've got cameras. Do you know what I mean? I've got all that.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind just doing like even burger van. But like how I'd want to run it is like more like a gourmet sort of thing, like street food.
All right.
But I just
Interesting.
want my own business. But anyway, the missus was banging on about photography and that because
Mhm.
she's really into photography.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so obviously I still need to work and that, but you've got to start somewhere.
Absolutely. And do you know what? My only advice would be do it. Because
You hear anyone, they just say do it.
yeah, do it. Why not? Like, why the fuck not? If you fail, you fail. But if you
Now,
work hard enough, you won't fail.
I think what people worry about is the start up of it and not having enough money to support families and life.
Yeah,
It's tough.
it is. It is extremely hard, and some things are a big risk. Like, I can only compare it to really what I'm doing now, and we risk a lot every week in buying in to sell on.
Well, it's a gamble, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, I mean, some of it is, some of it isn't. I mean, we tend to now when we start. So I'll be honest. We started with £200, and that was it, and managed to turn that in 3-4 days time into £400, and then that in a week's time was 800. And you know, the months we've been doing it now, we're up really well. And the business is like self-sustaining at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we have orders going out every day. Every day there's orders. Where some days it's obviously lower. Some days you can get through so much crap, it's unbelievable. But if we hadn't have taken the risk, same with the clothing business. That took a lot more startup.
Mm-hmm.
It's done well. It hasn't done the numbers that we predicted, but it's a very difficult industry. It's a I look at the two businesses side by side. One is you have to be in it to want it. So like the clothing, it has to be a specific moment, a stag do, a hen do.
Yeah.
Obviously the football stuff keeps us going, and the contracts we can look into there.
Sports.
Yeah. So sports are like not where we wanted to be by any means. We started out wanting to put my designs onto t-shirts for people to wear. Now the designs that I make are subjective. Like even I'm wearing one now. This is just a Gladiator t-shirt, like you know, and it just says was it Fire Test Gold Adversity Test Strong Men. And because that meant something to us, we put it on a t-shirt. We worked on the design, tried to keep it simple, put it up, sold a few, done. That is again very subjective. My designs, the way I draw is very tattoo orientated because that's what I've done forever. So some people don't like it. I created a logo. I know you didn't like it, but a lot of people did like it. But then I grew to not like it because I was like, this isn't the image that I want my brand to portray.
Yeah,
I want my brand to be more high, not high class, but something that you can wear like this. You couldn't. I mean, you could wear it to the pub, I guess, but not on a night out. You could just wear it out, whatever.
Yeah.
But we have got t-shirts and stuff that are, you know, the golf
more
t-shirts.
subtle.
Yeah, so we have a gym range that we launched this year, that goes live hopefully in the next 2-3 weeks. It's taken a lot longer than we thought. The golf brand that we've launched, the 19th hole, that's taken a lot longer than we thought because we get these ideas and we're sat in a warehouse and we're like, we're going to do this, and we just fucking run with it. We don't really think of cost and stuff at first. You know, it's like a fuck, let's do that. And we just, you know, between me and Scott, we get excited on that idea. And that's my focus for the next God knows how long, right? So, but this card business it's the fear of missing out for people as a business, right? So you have a certain card, and
Mhm.
and I had a Lionel Messi card, numbered to 49s. There's only 49 in the world. So it's a lot easier to put a higher price on that item. And so it's not for everyone. Someone out there will look at it and be like, I really want that card. There's only 49, I'll pay that for it. So some things you have to wait on a little bit. Other things is more like the Pokemon stuff. It's just money. It's crazy.
Well, you said I showed you my 4 cards,
And
and
they
you
were
were
dog
like,
shit.
nah.
Yeah, but you got them from McDonald's. I think it's a set of 25.
Oh, right. So it's not actually
No, like
legit.
yeah, they are. Like I had some from years ago that were still in the packet. And the packet, if you kept it sealed, in 7-8 years' time, would be worth £15 a pack. And
Why didn't you tell me that, brother?
because I didn't know you were getting them. You sent me anyway. But if you want,
I didn't get them.
No.
Jack just come over
Yeah.
and it was his toy, and I was like, cheers.
Yeah, but then you've got like this for okay. So this card here, right? It's Japanese. Yeah, you can't
What is
really. It's like a full art. You can't really. Oh, there you go. You can sort of see it there, right?
What is it?
It's
Is
just
it Pokemon?
yeah. It's just a Pokemon card. But you're looking at £200, right? And then this one, you'll know that one.
Lapras.
Yeah, but it's an art card in Japanese. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe 20 quid, but I've got like 7 of them. Right, so again, it's just money on money on money on money, and we bought a lot to rip and open, which is the gamble. But then you can go and buy things like, baseball. You any good with the players?
No.
Jackie Robinson.
I only know what. Nah, I only know one. Babe Ruth.
Of course, I had a card of his the other day and sold it. Jackie Robinson there,
Mm-hmm.
right, is one of, I think, something like if being the first black player, wore number 42. They retired the 42 when he retired. Incredible card. But you're looking at £60-70 for that card. And
Only
again,
proper money cards, man. We don't want to fucking see 50, 60. We want to see money, Daz.
I can show you a £500, £600, £700 card.
Yeah, we'd like that. That's what we want to see, boys.
So you have a Clayton Kershaw here, baseball. It has a patch of his uniform. And then
What, actual real life uniform?
Yeah. And then if you can see just here on this corner, I don't know if you can see that. The number just here.
Nah, we can't see that.
All right, so it's out of 5, and this is number 1. There's only 5 in the world, and we have the number 1. So that's just, again, like that'll be for a serious collector that wants to buy it. But the
You've got to
fifth,
find that serious collector.
yeah, no, absolutely. So, but it's an asset that we have. That asset is worth 3 times than my original investment into this business.
Yeah, fair enough.
In one thing. And if I'll try and show a bit more. There is just loads and loads and loads of product, and but we've again done well. But that's it. But we're proud of what we've built, and you can do that with photography.
Well, the thing is, you know me, Daz. When I'm into something, I give it fucking about 9,000%.
Yeah,
I do not stop thinking about it.
I know. This fucking podcast.
Yeah, exactly. This podcast. I've spent. Yeah, we talk once a week.
Thank fuck.
But the amount of effort I put in and how late I stay up just doing little edits and little things
But you're enjoying it.
Oh yeah, I do love it. I love the editing side of things, and
I like sitting here having a chat.
Yeah, but it's good for you.
I don't like fuck all else of it.
Yeah, but I enjoy that part.
Yeah.
I run all the social medias.
Yeah.
I do all
there
the
you go.
edits.
That's a full fucking full disclosure there. Anything that goes out on the social medias is him, not me. I never write a fucking thing.
He doesn't. Lazy.
No, I don't want to.
No, but I enjoy it. I really do, and it's good fun. And I know. I just want. I'm excited. I just think if I just keep this effort up while I'm enjoying it, you never know where we go.
No, of course. course.
And like, you know, I have got big things planned, and there is certain people I want to get on here, and especially from your side as well. Like,
It's hard to sort out though, without a studio, things like
yeah,
that.
I mean,
It is difficult.
because I told you about it, but I did do a podcast.
Yeah.
And we didn't launch it just because
It was
it's
shit.
not how it's. There were certain elements. Obviously, you're the tech guy. Nah.
I press record.
No, but you're quite good. Like, I'm learning all of this. I've never done any editing whatsoever.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know how to like get it from A to B. Do you know what I mean? With all like the layers and stuff. But I tried that, and it wasn't great. But I did try, and it didn't go how I wanted it to. But then I got my PC rebuilt, and I've lost it. So,
Well,
my PC got rebuilt, by the way.
I know. You sent me pictures.
Speedy.
Yeah.
Well chuffed.
Good.
Big up,
Mine's
Sty.
going to blow
Thanks
up,
for
innit?
sorting me out. Oh yeah,
Do you remember?
it is. Yeah.
You ran that
Yeah.
diagnostic thing. It just got with like a million failures, and he was like, "Yeah, gonna die in like a year, mate." And I was like, "Oh, cool, brilliant.
Oh, another one.
Need one for work." Just saying, finance director. I know you watch. Hi.
So yes, but no, I get excited by it, and I like I said, I want to grow, and I want to get different guests on. I'm excited to get your guests on.
What sort of photography are you wanting to do?
Weddings, maternity, like maternity shoots and that, you know, and baby shoots. That's from her. That's what she likes. I said I would like to support. I just want to do designing, and then when you need an extra pair of hands at a wedding, that's when I step in because I can take photos.
I remember the first wedding I done.
Oh, I bet your ass I went, didn't it?
I had no fucking business being there. None. Not a fucking clue. But one of my mates is a wedding photographer. He's very, very good. And I was like, what do I do? And he said, download this app, type in an idea, and it will give you inspiration to then shoot from. I loved the street photography. I loved the creative photography. It was easy. Candid stuff is fucking easy because you're not relying on some twat not to blink or some kid not to fucking pick his nose. The snotty little shits. That was brilliant. The wedding ones, bollocks. You've got to be everywhere because you've got to...
It's someone's day.
Yeah, and you've got to think, like, what... They've paid you all this money. You've got to give them something back, right? And you typically work on, in my opinion, ceremony and bit before, a bit after is around 30 to 35 photos for X amount. If you do the bridal bit first, you've got to get them getting ready, having their makeup done, their hair done, the fucking guests, the shitty mother-in-law that no one wants, their wrinkly old cunt, and you've got to get picture and make it look good. No, be honest. There's always a pig, and you have to smear Vaseline over that lens just so you could just about make it out and be like, yeah, that was you, the wardrobe in a dress. Brilliant, you look great. And then sometimes you just have a munter and you're like, my pictures are going to look shit. And it's a very selfish way of looking at it, right? But it's also true. Because you want to put them in a portfolio online to show your work so that someone else goes, oh, look at that. That's incredible. I want that. And if you're taking the picture of a pig in a ribbon... No, it's true. Come on, mate. You know.
Yeah, I know you know, yeah. And you've got a very, very valid point.
It's hard. It's hard. People want baby shoots done. Brilliant. You've got a wrinkly potato with eyes. And you've got to make them look cool.
No, what I do like, there is some baby shoots that I do like seasonals, or do you know what I mean? Where it's got not just a picture.
Absolutely. I get it. I do get it. And you have to work on that and find the right things. But
or a burger van, mate. That'd be wicked, wouldn't it?
Well, you wouldn't make much profit.
No, I know. I'll be like, Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, we need 10 patties back on. It's 1 minute to close. Get the patties on.
Yeah, I'm taking
no,
home
they
the
did so.
leftovers. Bugger. But what do you think you'd be
no.
best at? You've done a lot in your life.
Yeah.
What do you think you would genuinely be the best at doing? What are you good at?
Not a great deal, to be honest.
Give yourself something. Let me take the piss.
I don't know, really.
Now, there's got to be you like. What skill set do you have that's transferable into a self-employment basis?
Life coach. Motivational speaker.
Chat GPT helping you out with that one.
No. Drug talks around schools. I think I'll be good at that.
I don't think you should be allowed near schools
That's your own opinion.
and the police.
They've not got a record on me yet.
Yet.
No, I don't know. You got any ideas?
What that you'd be good at?
Yeah.
Oh.
Subject. I could like test food or beer.
No, I actually think you're good at coaching
I am. Yeah.
certain aspects, right? So like fishing, when I hadn't been for years, I know you talk to me in a specific way, but you know how I receive back,
Yeah.
and then you could talk to other, but your patience is bollocks. Like you've got none, same as me. But if you're being paid for it and it's a job, I actually think you could coach something well. Not life skills, because fuck that. Not a fucking
Well,
chance.
I must admit, my first mind went to BMXing.
Yeah, something in that fit, something that you really enjoy, and then you'll find that the skills that you've learned over the years are so transferable. Maybe not 100%, but you can take bits from each thing.
Taylor, yeah.
Yeah, and then you go into it like that. Like I think that'd be really good. I tell you one thing I thought you were always good at was the videos. And you say like editing you're not very good at, but the BMX videos, I thought they were cool. Like really good, really well put together. The storyline was really good. Like the one where you typed in, and then it goes out, and then you're going out and out and out, and then the next thing is, and then you're in. Now, to me, that was like the best. So, if for people that don't understand, you have A roll, B roll, yeah, you know that. So your B roll is like say you were filming for a product,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a can of Pepsi that was there.
Yeah.
You'd have your scan of different things, ice, blah 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 blah. You set in your pub or whatever it may be, your restaurant, the glass, the frozen, the water droplet. That's all B roll because it's just a story.
It's not the subject.
No, and then you hit the subject. Now your B roll in your BMX productions were always really, really good. And it did tell the story from the start to the very finish, whether it's 3 minutes or not. The videos were well laid out. They weren't just clip, clip, clip. It was well
transitions.
Yeah, the storyline read really well for me.
Do you know what I tried to do as well with them edits?
Go on.
And it was mainly for people who knew the skate part. I always tried to make it as if it was flowing.
Yeah.
From ramp to ramp.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And it's seamless.
That's how. Yeah, that's what I tried to do. But yeah, no, I love doing it, and like doing these little edits that I do. They are, not great because it's taking me time to get back into them, and it's.
Well, with your photography, why don't you advertise for doing promo videos for sports? You know?
Sports, yeah, mate, that's a bit me. Sports photography.
I got asked the other week to do sports photography for my own club. And I said, no.
Really?
Not a fucking chance. No, I ain't doing it. Because the money that I charge, they wouldn't want to pay me. I did tell him a number, right? And I said, that's it. And he, I don't know. Messaged 3 or 4 others on Instagram. And I obviously have the Instagram account. And I saw their numbers and I thought, fuck me, I'm cheap. I'm putting that cunt up. In the end, they didn't have one. But I'm not doing it for free. Because with photography, people see you with the camera. Click, 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 click. Oh, that must be easy. All right, now I've got to go home, put them all on, back them up, edit everything, the resolution, the size. Do you want them for Instagram, for Facebook? You know, and people who want loads of different things for different parts, and it's like, people don't realize how hard photography is.
100%.
And it is tough. If you fuck it up, that SD card corrupts when you take it out and put it in. You're done. I done my mate's mum's 60th birthday.
You didn't. You fucked it.
Yeah, lost everything. Remember when I had to redo my PC?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to back it up to external hard drive. I just had it on a folder on the thing because he hadn't paid me, right? And my point is, unless you've paid me, you ain't getting them.
Yeah.
Fuck them. I've been mugged off a few times. It's horrible. But that's business, I guess. So I always said, whether it's a friend or not, I didn't care. If you ain't paying, you ain't having them. Because I ain't chasing you. Right? And he fucked around. I didn't. He just sort of got on with his life and whatever he was doing. 6-7 months later, oh, you got them pictures? And I was like, no. PC died, mate. Sorry. You've had half a year.
But that's, yeah, to be fair.
I'd done that full product shoot for that American sweet shop. Do you remember?
Yeah. That's what come to my head straight away.
That was work.
Wankers.
That was like 3 weeks. So you imagine like 3/4 of a month's wages that you sat there every day, 6, 7, 8 hours, whatever it is. And you know, I said to him, right, they're ready. I can Dropbox them. I can put them on the drive. Whatever you want, I'm ready. These are my bank account details. Yeah, no worries. We'll get it over to you tonight. Nothing. Next day, message, nothing. Couple of days later, ring them just to let you know, you've got 7 days. So, yeah, we don't sell some of those products that we got you to take pictures of now, so we don't need them, so we don't want to pay for them. Right? But at the time, you asked me to do those. There was like 2,000 products.
Oh, man, that was graft.
That was
And the fact that you're going in every single item in a certain place with certain lighting and then editing. That's bollocks, mate.
Not only
I'd have
that,
fucking burnt the shop down.
I'd done their watermark for them, created them logos. I'd done all the digital stuff for them. And then, yeah, they just pretty much after 3 weeks of work, they were like ignoring me. And then maybe the door to their shop was like super glued, or I don't know what happened. Farmer has a fucking funny way of finding shit out. Yeah, and but that's the way. That's business.
It is, mate.
If you're not going to spend your money on me, you'll spend it fixing fucking something you like. Either way, you're out of pocket. You may as well have got something for it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I don't understand these people who don't pay.
There are a lot.
I know, because everyone wants something for nothing. That's the trouble.
Yeah. The other thing that I found out is you go and do a wedding for a day, right? Let's say you charge 800-900 quid, right, for 3 hours. Good money, yeah, for 3 hours. Cheap. You're editing, blah, blah, blah. What they see, oh, he's earning £300 an hour. I only earn £20 an hour, whatever they earn. And people can't put it into perspective that camera costs £2,000. That lens costs 1,500 quid. The spare batteries, the tripods, the flash, everything that you have, your computer at home, your laptop, your editing software that you pay a subscription for, your time. By the time you break it down, don't earn much, mate. You've got to be doing 3-4 weddings a month to make what you're making at your 9 to 5. That's hard. Really fucking hard, but it's so worth it when you make it.
That's it. And that's really with anything, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And that's why, no matter how much the struggle is of this, for me, I want to plod along. I just want to keep plodding and plodding. I know that very successful YouTubers or whatever content creators take years,
Mm-hmm.
but then
Yep.
it can take off.
Yeah,
Mr.
100%.
Beast,
Well,
Mr.
yeah,
Beast,
yeah. Most of his money's made through endorsements,
sponsors.
sponsors, things like that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You know how much they get paid
Yeah.
for advertising like Dragon Quest?
no,
Hundreds of thousands.
Millions.
Yeah.
That's
Fucking
mental,
mental,
innit?
mate. It's worth it. Would you do like a TikTok page for it as well?
yeah.
Like have a
do all the
GoPro and show you
all the
shoots and
socials,
stuff.
mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to. But
You're right. I think that's the way to grow, though.
do you want to tell you something, truth? This only come to light about, I don't know, 8 hours ago, this idea.
Oh, really?
But I'm just, yeah. Me and the missus have spoken a lot about wanting our own business. I've always wanted my own business.
Yep.
Trouble is, I'm such a unique character.
Very polite way of putting it.
Yeah, I'm such a cunt that it's just hard to keep a job.
I think. Oh, I mean, I can only really speak for myself. I don't like being told what to do.
That's my problem.
Yeah, I've got to like with even this when you're like, right, we're doing it tonight. I'm like, no, I ain't.
Yeah, I know you're a
Because I
fucking
don't
arsehole,
like.
aren't you?
Yeah, but the way that it's said to me. Nah. But that's what I'm like with everything in life. You know that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So for me, I like to. Also, when you're earning, you know what that company's making off of you. You're lining some other cunt's pocket. That fucks me off. That really gets to me.
Well, you ain't talking about me, are you?
No, this don't. If this paid us, I'd be more on it. You know that. I've been honest. It don't make me money, so I don't put in the effort. Whereas other stuff, yeah, I have to. I have to put in hours and hours and hours of unpaid work, and people don't realise it. People will be like, "Oh, can you sell this for me?" And I'm like, "Right, I can, but you're not going to make what you'd make if you sold it yourself." And I'm quite honest. I take my percentage of everything that sells through my store because it's my time.
Do people actually ask you to sell shit?
Yeah, we comp a lot of cards for other people. So if someone's got a card and they're like, it's worth £100, I'll say, right, I can either buy it off of you for a percentage, so I'll go 20% under market because that's my margin. Not a lot, but it's still 20%, right?
Yeah.
Or I sell it for you, and when it's sold, I take the listing fees of whatever it may be. So you'll pay that percentage, plus then you pay my commission for selling it for you, because our platform is bigger than their platform.
Yeah.
So there's more of a chance of it being seen from our selling point than it would be from, say, their selling point. So people can take advantage of that and sell through me, our business or whatever, and that's another way of making money on it that we didn't think of when we started, but that's proven quite lucrative because people are lazy. So you put in the graft and you earn off their product.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I'd like to do, Daz.
Go on.
And I've always said this. If I won the lottery, which I never will because I don't play it.
Oh, well.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll take that back. If I got a load of money, I'd buy a nice plot of land.
Lake.
I'd run a
100%.
fishery.
100%.
Fishery.
Yep.
Because that would keep me busy.
Yeah.
My mind ticking over.
And the
that.
maintenance of the place would be incredible. Like the amount of work you'd have to put in and maintaining the property.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, so good.
And do you know what I mean? The best job I ever had was greenkeeping. Do you know what I mean? I enjoyed all that. But it's by the by. But that's what I'd do. And I've said it for, fuck me, I can't even say how long. But People like, or open a skate park. Probably both.
I mean, business standpoint, I guess the fishery would make you more money.
But I'm talking money.
Oh, okay. Like, don't care money.
Don't care. But I need to have something to keep me occupied. Which I'll build a skate park,
All right.
an indoor skate
For
park.
instance, then, let's go back to the fishery.
Yep.
3 acres. That's what you've got.
Mhm.
3 acre lake. One lake.
Mm-hmm.
What are you stocking? And what are you aiming it at? Are you aiming at specimen? Are you aiming at match? Are you aiming at casual? Are you aiming at public?
I think this is where me and you will be very different. I think this is my opinion of what my thoughts are, and then you can tell me what
Yeah,
you're
okay.
actually thinking. The way I'd run it is just a coarse fishery with carp and
Little
roach
little
breed.
foot ones. F1s.
Yeah, F1s, but some chunks in there. Nothing too substantial. And it would be just a casual pleasure lake. But, however, we are open to bookings for matches.
Syndicate days.
Syndicate days, you got it, and all that. And I'd probably have a tackle shop as well,
Yeah, 100%.
where it's just to make more money and just like say, only the bait from the shop is allowed to be used in the lake.
You'd have to stock some
Lots
good
of
stuff then.
no. It's literally like they will only have like a certain type of scretins or something that you allow for. There's quite a lot of lakes out there that do that now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
but
lot of
that's
lakes
what
that say you're only allowed a kilo of bait per session.
I really
Mm.
don't overfeed them and that.
Yeah.
Or waste that turns to shit.
Yeah, I get that, but also,
And then what I think you would do is maybe just a carp lake. Go on. Trout lake.
No. I think I'd want to price out the twats. I don't want wankers coming and leaving cans and rubbish and shit like that.
Yeah.
So for me, it'd be a pleasure lake, but membership only.
Right.
But it would have to have a stock of a lot of different fish. So, but for me, no bream. Fuck them. I fucking hate them slimy little. You look like you've just come out. You look like you've been in a Bonnie fucking Blue video, mate. Gross. I ain't having that. But I'd definitely have the silvers, crusions, tench.
Yeah, I love cruising.
Tench, mate. I'd have a massive head of tench, golden tench, all that sort of thing. A few off, not too many because them little cunts take over and all, but enough that if you wanted to take your kid and put him on like a little 5 meter whip and half a pint of maggots and shut the fuck up and go and sit over there, you got your little landing net. If you fall in, you can swim. That sort of aspect of it. Yeah. But also, I think you have to be able to attract another clientele of, like, say, specimen hunters, maybe 4 or 5 20 pluses, and that's it. Nothing ridiculous, but the ones that people want to come and catch that one,
just certain one fish.
Yeah, and you have your named fish. You let the first person to catch it name it, as long as it's not like helmet, bell end, whatever, something stupid. But I'd like that prestigious animal that people could come and look to. Yeah, pretty much. No night fishing.
No, I like that. No.
Nope, that. Wouldn't allow that. I couldn't be fucked to man it.
No, exactly.
But yeah, I think if you had a 3 acre lake, you could get away with like 2,000 fish in there quite easily. Your different types and stuff. Little,
I mean, we're talking numbers now that I can't possibly say and know accuracy. But what I'd do is just employ someone to do it. I'm fucking minted, mate.
Nah, I'd like the control.
Well, no, I'd get advice. Wouldn't you get advice?
Yeah.
Well, exactly. Do
you know who I'd employ?
Like, right.
There's only one person that I can think of that I'd be like, he'd know what's the best to do for matches, pleasure, and all sorts. Robbo. And I'd say to him, there's 80 grand a year, you manage it. Because no one would fuck about on there.
No.
If I said no barbed hooks, there'd be no barbed hooks if Robbo was on the beat with his fucking little shorts, mate. I'm telling you now.
You know what cracks me up,
Rig
right?
check,
How
cunt, out.
it cracks me up that nearly every week that fucking name pops up.
It does,
Robbo.
doesn't it? It does. I'd ring him and say, look, I'll give you 80 grand a year, manage that. Why not? If it's going to make X amount, which it would.
And I'll tell you what, yeah, he'd be like, right, pull that rig in, let's have a look. Rig check.
I've been
Right,
to a
fucking-
few places now that have been rig checked.
Really?
Yeah. One of them being Nudegate over like Dorking Way, I think it is.
Yeah.
The woman comes round, she's like, rig check. Don't care if you just cast in or not, whether you put a bag on, just put your method in, rig check. All right. Show her. She's like, okay. And you're like, oh.
I used to kick right off at the bailiffs that come round.
Some
Every time.
of them are tossers.
Power trips, bro.
Yeah, of course.
I can't have that.
No.
Fuck that. I'm here to have a fucking nice time. I'm all right. Fish. I know you don't know what sort of fisherman I am, but the fact I've got like a fucking very expensive setup.
Oh,
would-
you can tell.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like
Don't fucking come at me saying, "Oh, what have you got a fucking size 2 at bar?" Fuck off, mate. I've got a fucking
yeah, look at
2
my
gram
float,
pole
mate.
here,
Yeah, if of that size, I could pull me float under knobhead. Look at it.
innit?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
No, I'm with you on that.
Fucking
I
niggers.
think I'm very much a pleasure fisherman. I don't have expensive gear. I think the most expensive thing I've bought was a Guru reel. And I love it, don't get me wrong. But it's on a Corum £30 feeder rod. Right? And I don't care. Like I'm not a tackle tart. I'm not at all. Yourself, very different with your fucking rollers and poles and seat box, and I couldn't be bothered to do that.
Mhm.
I'm very get the chair out, set a rod up, sling it over there next to a feature, chill out.
Hey, I will say though, like I said, I've just bought all this sea fishing gear. £30 rod.
Yeah, but that's because you
An
can't
old-
afford it now.
Yeah, it's
If
true.
you had the money,
but-
you'd be out there buying fucking Daiwa. I don't know. I don't know, a beach
if I-
caster, mate.
Nah, but even if I was like comfortable, I don't need. Yeah, okay, I would. That's a lie. I would, but I don't have expensive gear, and I still ain't caught a sea fish yet.
You know,
Admittedly, I've only no. I haven't been since the time that fucking cunt wave wiped me clean out.
fucking hell. Well, I sent you that picture yesterday or whatever, whenever it was. We went fishing.
Oh, that pike.
Yeah, and honestly, mate, this lake it holds carp up to 35, I believe. It's supposed to have tension there, bream, all sorts, and then there's like 4 people on this lake, and there's just nothing. Nothing's happening. And I said, let me try that float rod, whatever. And Jay was doing something, and I said, yeah, I'm gonna change your rig, put a longer hook length on, lower, like less diameter, so it's more see-through, because I feel like it's not an overfished place, so they're a bit more wary. So I changed it up.
Skeptical, yeah.
Yeah, so change it up, cut a little bit of worm, not a full worm, dropped it in next to the lilies, and the float just sort of, it didn't go hard, it just gently pulls away like this under, and I can see it under the water because it's not far out, rod length, and it just slowly kicked on. I thought that might be a tench. I didn't strike, I just sort of lifted into it. I thought, oh, I'm fucking stuck on these lilies, and what a prick. And all of a sudden it kicks, and I was like, fucking hell. Got it as only a little, what was it, about a pound, if that.
Jack pike.
Yeah, little jack. I haven't caught one in fucking years.
I'll tell you something. That's sorry, mate. I've like
Yeah.
really just interrupted you. Sorry.
You carry on.
I've wrote a song.
Oh. Go on then.
We go on then. No, I'm gonna fucking. So basically, I've got a mate. Oh, fucking hell! I'll get back to that in a minute.
All right.
Tell you something. Fucking quit my darts team, didn't I?
Why?
Fucking had enough, mate.
What, no good?
Well, yeah, I'm no good as well. Nah. So, I left the team and joined another one, right?
Yeah.
Which is over the road from me.
Mhm.
So I joined them. The other week, we were playing my old team. And I was like, fucking buzzing, right? Get to play my team.
Carry on.
And I said to him, you all right there, boy?
Yeah, I was just looking for a drink.
Bruv, I can't fucking prepared today.
Give me 2 secs. I got one over here. I've just seen it.
Anyway, I'll tell the viewers anyway. So, yeah, I left my left this previous club, joined this new darts team, and let's play it.
Hi.
Oh man, it's just really hard when to try and talk. Anyway, so I fucking was playing my old team, right? Don't shout. Playing my old team,
Oh.
and I said to myself, if I don't play against a singles match against my team, I'm fucking leaving. That's what I told myself.
Yeah.
You pooed yourself.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, go on.
Have you actually pooed?
I farted, mate. Woo. Go on, sorry.
Anyway, so picks the names out, and then my old captain comes up to me and goes, "Oh, Ben, you ain't been picked for the singles." I said, "You're joking."
You one of their best players?
No, I'm not the best,
Right.
but I'm not the worst. I've won every time I've played. I've been put on. I've won every time. Anyway,
Oh.
we ended up winning. I didn't play in the singles, but I played doubles and won that. Anyway, at the end of the thing, he's like, right, we're at home next week. He goes, I'm sure you can make your way, because he takes us to the away games. He goes, so I'll see you next week, Ben. I said, no, I don't think you will, actually. I said, that was my last game. He goes, what do you mean? I said, well, I'm fucking leaving. What? Why? I said, because I don't like how it's fucking run here, mate. He goes, what do you mean? I said, well, I ain't getting no game time. He goes, well, if you start hitting the scores, you'll get the game time. I said, well, I can't hit the scores because I ain't getting the fucking game time. He says, we'll come down on Sunday. I said, but that's practice. That ain't game time. I said, you know what, mate? I don't like how it's fucking running. I'm out.
You ever get your
Quit.
average above 40?
Yeah.
45?
Bruv, that same day, yeah,
What?
that same night, I was practicing because
What?
I was like, I want to thrash my fucking team. Where is it?
What, the day we played?
No.
Oh.
The day before that day I quit.
Yeah.
Cheeky 180. I was fucking throwing decent, bruv.
So basically, your arsehole goes under pressure.
No.
Oh.
I was playing good.
Oh.
And he didn't pick me. I thought, fuck that. So I quit.
Remember
Anyway.
when we played?
Yeah, I know. You turned me over. But I was playing in a garage.
Right.
It
You
was
put
dark.
the dartboard there
I know, I've changed it. It's outside now.
in the wind.
Yeah, it helps me at the 180.
Okay.
Now, I only play when it's like no wind whatsoever because it really does affect it. Anyway, I wrote a song.
Go on.
Wrote a song for About My Boy.
Actual.
Genuinely. I'm not going to tell you about it because I'm going to record it properly. So basically, and this is where that story kind of links. One of my mates that I used to play darts with, he wrote a song and he showed me it the other day because he's teaching me to play guitar.
Okay.
And he said, oh, I've wrote a song, and I listened to it. It's fucking incredible.
Right.
So good. So then I wrote a song for my son. It's called My Little Jack. And he's going to help me record it. I'm going to sing it.
That is cool.
Yeah.
You not give us a little teaser?
No. Well, I have, haven't I? I just told you.
Yeah,
It's
like-
called My...
Give us a little couple of bars?
No. Because I haven't... I'm not a musical person. Very not musical. Even I'm learning to play guitar and that. Not very good. But and I really struggle with rhythm. God, that sounds sexual. No, I struggle with that, but I put all these words down on a bit of paper. I didn't. I typed it in my phone and just compiled this song.
Did you use AI?
No,
Not at all.
no.
I respect it.
So I'm gonna. You can do that.
What? Of
Use AI.
course you can.
Then now I'm pissed off that I wasted
No,
fucking
no.
hours.
No, because that was real, isn't it?
Yeah. So I wrote the song and I'm gonna record it and I'm gonna say release it, but
We see if
oh no, it's just some.
Go on, can you carry on?
It's just something that it's always been one of my goals to write a song and sing a song. You know me, I like singing. I'm not very good, but I enjoy singing. And I just want to record a song. And I've done it for Jack. Now I want to write it for all my kids.
That's pretty cool.
But
No, I think it's pretty cool.
yeah, no. So I messaged him. I said, look, his name's Jim. I said, Jim, I wrote this song. I sent him my lyrics. I said, I need help how to put music to this. And I want to fucking record it.
So I've just wrote a song called Ode to Big Ben.
What?
Ode to Big Ben. You.
Right. Yeah.
And the verse says,
I'm really worried now.
Ben's got a belly like a bouncy castle. Wobbles when he walks, mate, is quite the hassle. Eats chips like they're going out of fashion, but give him a hug, you'll feel the compassion. He's late to the party, naps through alarms, can't lift a finger, but the cunt's full of charm. Never helps carry, won't tie a shoe, but he'll always be there for you when you're feeling blue. Old Big Ben, you're a beautiful mess, a donut in motion, in cargo shorts no less. You're useless with chores, but your heart's always in. Wouldn't trade you, mate, where would I begin? He's got advice for days, none of it wise. Tells you follow your dreams, with crumbs in his eyes. Can't run a mile, but he'll run his fat gob. Still somehow feels like he's doing God's job. So here's to the legend, who naps through the pain, who's shaped like a cloud, but dances in rain. He may not be quick, but he's real and he's true. A lovely old lump, and I fucking love you.
Darren, I'm fucking welling up, son.
Then it says, yeah, Big Ben, you're the worst and the best. In a world full of chaos, you're oddly at rest. So cheers to the man who's both bane and a boon. Now pass him a pie and give him some room.
Cheers, Dazza.
Cheers, mate. See, it's easy writing songs. Now, do you want to know the prompt I typed in to ChatGPT for that?
No, I'm a bit nervous about this one.
Can you make me a song about my mate Ben being fat and useless, but also a lovely bloke and who cares?
Is that it?
Yeah, and that's all what it come up with.
Oh, wow. I feel fucking stupid now writing something.
Good that I might record that.
Do you know any apps where I can...
I don't know if you can do it on there. I like using that Chat GPT for fun stuff. Like, it does make me laugh.
I must admit, right? So I was at work the other day. And I work with this geezer. He's 46, I think. Fucking grafter, but he don't really know much about technology. And he goes, he goes, oh, I've wrote this email. This is the sort of fella he is. He's writing it. Oh, fucking hate writing emails. Don't know how to do them properly.
Yeah.
I said, tell you what, Ed. Name drop, Ed. Tell you what, Ed. Launch this fucking website, Chat GPT. I said, tell it what you want. I said, just say, write me an email in a professional way and then copy and paste your email. Bang. He goes, fucking hell, Ben.
Mad, isn't it?
That's fucking unbelievable. He goes, I said, honestly, Ed, I said, write anything in that and it'll tell you. What did he write? Something about, think about wanking, but his right hand hurts or something.
Right.
And he goes, well, but give him advice, like what to do and stuff. He was fucking blown away. I say, I'll just change his life.
It is clever. It's
It is.
scary, AI, but it is clever.
Brilliant.
Some of the pictures that it makes kill me.
Aaron in the boat.
Oh, when he put make me skinnier and he's still a fucking lump.
He put another one up the other day, didn't he?
Of what?
First Sea Lord.
I did see that actually, yeah.
Yeah, fucking make me first Sea Lord. Done that.
He's funny. But no, I think, yeah, AI, mate, the thing is, with AI now, I think you can, if it was around when I was at school, mate, I might have done it. No, I wouldn't have still. I still wouldn't have done my work. So it don't matter.
No, I wouldn't have done the work in school, but my course would have been a whole lot better.
Oh, it would have been incredible. Yeah. Anyway,
Game changer.
next week we use ChatGPT to decide the subject of the podcast.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, we'll see what AI does.
Yeah. You're not going to give me a closing question?
Yeah, give me a minute then. I never think of these.
Well, I just can't like it. It's like a nice little ender.
Yeah, all right.
And they're always awkward. Don't make it too awkward.
Just trying to think. Right, is it one that everyone knows? You were 2 inches inside your mum, and your dad was 2 inches inside you. Which way would you go?
That's easy.
Are you pushing back?
Easy. That's fucking easy.
Go on.
I'm going deeper in my mouth.
Oh, bye. Bye, everyone. Fucking dirty cunt.
This ain't a great content, but I tried my best. That's all I can say, right?